Go.
Hey guys, good morning. I hope everybody is having an amazing Friday. Listen, the number one question I get asked in business is, Coach, where do I get the money to grow my business? And not too long ago, I used to think, well, just go work a part time job or go pick up a gig. And I realized, even in looking at myself and having to raise three kids over the years, that it's not always that easy, especially in the time of COVID. So, what we're going to be doing this weekend is we're offering a free grant workshop where we're not only going to provide you with 6 grants that are eligible right now for you to go and apply and get business money, money to grow your business, no matter where you live. You're eligible to apply for these grants, but also show you and walk you through applying for these grants so you have the best opportunity to get those grants. And that workshop is going to be free to everybody that buys the 12-month vision journal at bit.ly/2020 vision book. Not only is it an amazing opportunity for you to expand your vision and to question, even, is your vision large enough? But then to couple that with the opportunity to get the money to go execute your vision, I think it's priceless. And one of the things we've been doing this year in our community is making sure we access those government resources for revenue. And, prior to this year, I didn't even know, for profit grants existed, had never really leveraged sponsorship, didn't know the difference between local grants, state grants, federal grants. There's so much money out there, and particularly right now for African American women in business, minority women in business, period. Such an opportunity for you to stop saying, I don't have the money to build my business. And so I think it's time for you to really start looking into, what can I do to stop saying I don't want to depend on a job, and really be in a position to build your business, to sow seed in your business, to grow your website, to be prepared for leaving your job 100%. And I just want to let that resonate with you, because it does take money for you to build your business. And it's one of those things that you don't know what you don't know. So make sure you go to bit.ly/2020 vision book. Grab that 12-month vision journal. I'm going to show it to you in just a minute. It's an amazing journal. But not only that, the workshop is going to be Saturday night at 7 p.m. We're going to give you the links to 6 active grants that are $2,500 and up, that you can go to, that they're offering. You just go and you apply.
Yeah.
And a lot of them don't even ask you for a lot of information. And some of them do. So we're going to tell you what you can do to be prepared when these opportunities come. Because let me tell you something. The first time these grants came around, and Jamie, you can attest to this,
Mm-hmm.
people just were not ready. The
Yeah.
business structure wasn't ready. The pitch wasn't ready. Good morning, D. Morris. We didn't know how to go out and ask for this money, and the mass majority of us thought we weren't qualified until that money started hitting our bank account. So don't you miss the opportunity to put your name in a hat, because even worse than not getting it, even worse than somebody saying no,
Yeah.
is you not putting your name in the hat. Jamie, you want to talk about that?
Man, I had so many friends that I asked them, did they apply for these grants? And they was like, no, I don't have everything together. So let me first say the reason why I was ready is because maybe when did we start the business credit
That
class?
was in February, even
That was
before
in
COVID.
February before the pandemic hit, right? In the class that we took with Coach, we got all our business stuff together: the business name, business address, business phone number, how to do business credit, how to get your own credit, like all this stuff we were doing. and not knowing what was about to happen. And then when this pandemic hit and these grants started coming out and you had to have all this stuff in order, boom, 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 we were able to apply with ease. And hello, somebody, got accepted, got that money in the bank. I mean, I was even shocked. Even though I had my paperwork together, I was still shocked that I got the approval, right? Because I was so used to getting denied. I was so used to getting those letters like, unfortunately, we're unable to extend credit to you at this time. How many of y'all had those letters? Man, I could make a bonfire for a week with all those denial letters that
Absolutely.
I had because I didn't have my stuff in order. But again, up until I hired Coach as my business coach. Hello. I'm always gonna talk about that, y'all. And so y'all know y'all get tired of me hearing me saying that. But until I hired a coach, I was bootstrapping my way. For 5 years, I was doing it all by myself. I was bringing money out of my own pocket, broke to be broke. Get every money I came in that came in had to go right back into the business. So I didn't have anything left, which means I didn't have any breathing room to even consider how to market the right way. Because I'm just literally trying to keep this rat race up by myself. But when you hire a business coach, one who cares more about your money than their fame, than their pockets, they looking good. Y'all see those preachers out here with these big fancy houses and they members
We're not even gonna go there this morning because that's not right. But good morning, Tiffany. But let me tell you something, guys. It truly is a case of you don't know what you don't know. And there's so much money and opportunity out there right now. I had an opportunity to talk to somebody this morning, and they were talking about how they were really struggling because of COVID. And I said, there's a lot of people out there
right
struggling because of COVID. But there's also COVID is opening up a lot of opportunities that you won't see if you're not in the right community to get that information. A lot of grants, a lot of low interest rate loans, a lot of opportunity for you to get the money you need to invest in your business. And I talked about this last night on live stream. I said, if you want a bigger farm, you've got to invest. You got to invest in more land, more seeds, more irrigation, bigger tools, because you can't hit that same donkey
many hands
trying to work 5 acres.
You're not the same donkey. That donkey
not just that one donkey. You might have to get 2. You might have to get 3. But that poor donkey gonna be like, I can't do this no more.
Do it right.
You ran me out.
Yeah.
And so it's really one of those things. Again, we're so accustomed to doing everything ourselves. I don't know about you, but it tires me out.
It is.
It tires me. I don't want to carry all the burden. Y'all remember that song? I never be your beast of burden. I walk a mile, my feet are hurt. You don't remember that from the 70s?
No, is that a blues song?
It was called Beast of Burden. It was like a pop song.
Oh, wow. No, I ain't heard that one. But Coach,
it's a true story. We're taught to carry all of this burden. And I was watching a TV and the have-nots came on, and it was like a commercial, but she said, you'll never realize everything women have to go through just to live this life.
Yep.
You'll never realize everything that women have to get past and get over and get through just to be successful. So anytime there's an opportunity for us to get a handout, I'm not opposed to handouts, the right type of handouts.
The right type.
So now these corporations, they run around feeling guilty.
Which they should.
For years, they've underpaid us. For years, they've overworked us. For years, they've taken advantage of how loyal we are as women. For years, they've let us go at the slightest sign of an economic downturn. And now they're trying to do something to look good in the public eye. And I see them, I still see them, but it's not going to take me, it's not going to stop me from taking advantage of their opportunities. So don't miss this free grant workshop. 6 grants, $2,500, over $2,500 each. What is that?
A lot of money.
Carry the one. That's like $15,000 in grants that you're eligible for. And a lot of these grants come up year over year. So if you don't get it, you have an opportunity to go and apply again next year. But what we've got to stop saying, is I can't afford. What we've got to stop saying is I don't have the money for. And what we're going to have to do is get proactive about learning how to put our name. They want you to write a pitch, write a pitch. They want you to send a video, send a video. We're going to talk about all of that Saturday so you can be prepared every time. And there's grants at every level. There's grants at the city level. There's grants at the county level. There's grants at the state level. There's grants at the federal level. There are grants just if you live in rural communities. There are grants that are out there if you live in a community with a particular corporation. There are educational grants come November 1st. There's a grant coming out just for teachers.
Wow.
Just for teachers, professional development. We're going to talk about all of that Saturday night. And all you have to do is buy this vision journal that you need anyway. Because you got to keep your vision in front of you. There's a lot of distractions. There's a lot of distractions. So go to bit.ly/2020 vision book. Grab a copy of this 12-month journal. There's a video in there that helps you create your vision the right way.
Yeah.
So not only it can be well balanced, but that you can have the follow-up and the personal accountability. Somebody asked me one time, good morning, Danya. Somebody asked me one time, well, Coach, if I hire you, will you hold me accountable? I said, your bank account.
Hello.
Your bank account holds you accountable. What that lady says, when you call every morning to check your balance, and you know if you ain't put nothing in there,
yeah,
and it ain't payday, you ain't put nothing in there.
Yeah.
You probably been swiping and took something out. Your balance ain't changed since yesterday.
Yeah. That's your.
We be calling every day, and that woman be like, girl, when you ask for your balance. And it's just so many opportunities out there for you to get the money you need to build your business. I talked to somebody today who was a registered nurse, and she talked about what a hard time she's having working because all of these programs for kids are shut down. So the kids are at home. Learn how to make money at your house. Learn how to make money with your two hands.
Yes.
Stop being dependent upon daycare. Stop being dependent upon a job being open. If you're an airline stewardess, now you know better. If you work in Nordstrom's or Macy's or one of those stores that was quick to furlough their employees, now you know better. Don't keep putting yourself in a what happened?
I guess the bug want my coffee too. I got my window open right next to whatever.
Girl, like that, it's probably because it's where you don't be putting that much sugar in your coffee.
Oh, I do. Ain't nothing but a drop of coffee.
That's why. But don't keep getting in these situations that have to prove to you that your job is not concerned whether you eat or not. Your job is not concerned. Woman said they let her go because she has a special needs child, and every time she had an issue, oh yeah, it's illegal.
Is that I'm about to say, is that legal?
Girl,
and she didn't even press charges, I'm sure.
That is it, because we don't know what's right.
I ain't even say it. This is a G-rated show, but we let these corporations mess.
We let them make it. Is everything okay down there? We let them make it, and at some point, we let ourselves make it. But this should be the last warning. And I've been saying it for 9 years. For 9 years, I've been saying, grow your internet business. Get you something you can do from home. There's somebody out there that needs your help. For the last 9 years, I've been saying, Don't let your business depend on a product. Don't let your business depend on you working with your own two hands. If you're a salon owner, you should know better now. If you're a nail technician, you should know better now. If your money was in any shape, form, or fashion impacted by COVID, that means you have work to do. And if you haven't shared this broadcast, share the broadcast, because other women need to know. We cannot afford to sit by and allow companies to starve us. We can't sit by and allow the government to be, they not worried about their money. Let's talk about that. Your congressman, not worried about no money. Your president, not worried about no money. So they got these petty feuds going back and forth
about
while your stimulus hangs in the balance.
Right.
And by the time it get here, it ain't gonna be no more than you can floss your teeth on anyway.
Where's the last?
Because they talk about $1,000 and $1,200 stimulus. Most people's rent is that and don't live on the East Coast or on the West Coast. That won't even pay your light bill and your water bill. So we've got to stop waiting until there's chaos. We got to stop waiting until there's an emergency to get our money right. And again, there's so much money out there that we don't even know about. We're trying to throw events and there's sponsorship money available. We're trying to throw events. We're trying to build our business out of our own pockets. Yeah. And there's grant money available. It is no longer cute to try to build your business by your bootstraps. It's not cute to rob out of your household to build your business when these corporations got hundreds of thousands of dollars that they're giving away, and all you got to do is apply. We're going to give you 6 links during the workshop on Saturday. It is a working workshop. When you walk away, if you do your work inside that workshop, you would have applied for 6 different grants, starting at $2,500 per grant. And you're going to learn how to go and look for these grants going forward yourself. And all you got to do to come, look, I could have said, look, y'all, buy the Vision Journal at $29. It's worth it, because it is worth it. Instead, I'm saying, look, I want you to zero in on your vision so much that not only am I going to offer you this Vision Journal for $29, it's worth $199. It's a 12-month planner with a vision video. Yeah. So it's worth more than $29. I'm saying, let me show you how to find the money to build your vision, because we all know it takes money to make money. Jewel Kiko said, yes, they're using the pandemics as an excuse to cut back on at least half of their staff. Any excuses being used? Absolutely, because you can't tell me that these companies don't have the profit to at least keep people partially employed. Yeah. Nordstrom been profitable for years. Macy's been profitable for years. I heard 21 is going out of business. All their stores.
What?
You know, 21 is huge in New York.
Forever 21?
Not forever. Forever 21 is gone.
Really? I used to shop there.
Baby, Forever 21 got put out the Galleria. They had a notice on their door that you ain't paid your rent.
Wow.
And you got to go. They got evicted.
That's crazy. Coach, I have friends too, and I keep inviting them to these workshops because their excuse was, well, I didn't know how to apply. I said, well, my coach is teaching you how to build your pitch, how to apply, how to even get your paperwork together. All you have to do is just come to the workshop. They won't even do that. So what do
Listen, y'all,
women?
If you're complaining about the money to grow your business, good morning, Kayshawn. If you're worried about your job security, if you know you want to start a business and you don't know where to get the money from, or your business has impacted and you don't know how to keep your business going, all of these are reasons for you to be in this grant workshop Saturday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And only the people who purchased the 12-month Vision Journal are going to be allowed access. So go to bit.ly/2020 Vision Book. It is critical to your lifeblood, your generational wealth, to keep your family going, to keep yourself going, to keep your bills paid. I'm horrified. I am horrified at the number of individuals who are losing their jobs. I'm horrified at the number of individuals who won't have a place to stay. They got your rent on moratorium, but when the moratorium is over, they're going to want every dollar immediately.
All that money.
And so I'm at the point where you can't wait on the government to save you. Can I get an amen?
Amen and amen.
If you're listening to this, I need to see an amen in the chat. You can't wait on the government to save you. You can't wait on your family, because your family is probably in the same situation as you. You can't wait on your family to save you. Prince Charming, as good as the story sounds, and thank you, Kayshawn, for sharing the broadcast. Grand Rising, Angela McIntosh. As good as the story sounds, is not coming to save you. But these corporations, they getting such a big tax break off these grants. They are throwing money at these businesses. And all you got to do is have the knowledge and the wherewithal to show up and apply. First of all, you got to have knowledge of the grant. And me and my team do nothing but sit over here and look for grant opportunities every single month, because we know how fruitful it can be. So that's number one. You don't know what you don't know. And if you don't know, you don't even know how to begin to start looking for grants. There's so many out there. You find one and find out that, oh, that was in March, or that was in April, that was in May. That one has expired. But if you don't learn anything else, thank you, Danya, for sharing. Thank you, Bridget, for sharing. And right, D. Morris said, amen. You can't wait on anybody else to save you. Your job is not going to save you, love. Your family can't. The government won't. So it's up to you to save you, and you can't save you digging in your household expenses to build a business. And we all know it takes money to make money. It takes money to make money. So if it will, what's the word? If it will mitigate their guilt and how they treat us, I'll take their grant. If it would delay some of their suffering to throw some money at some businesses, I'll take their money. I'm not too proud. They owe me reparations anyway.
Hello. But you know what, Coach? It's not all the time that they broadcast that all this money is out here. They're doing it now because of the attention that the media is giving it.
Absolutely.
The attention is going to go away. Those grants ain't going to go away, though. They're just going to stop broadcasting it.
Exactly. And what they're doing, because a lot of these opportunities I'm learning have been out here for a long time.
Yeah.
But because we don't know about it. See, they say, well, we did this. So we put $1 million opportunity out there. Nobody came in and applied for it. Oh, well.
Yeah.
Oh, well. So we've got to start getting in line for what is ours. And, you know, let me tell you something. Old school African Americans did not mind getting in line. My grandmama used to go, and you say me in the chat if you remember your grandmama doing this. Your mama, your grandmama, they used to go faithfully and get those commodities. What would they do? They would go faithfully and get in line for government cheese.
Early morning.
They would go early, old dog 30 before the sun came up. They would go early and get in line for cheese and peanut butter and flour and lard and dried milk and all of this stuff. And somewhere along the way, we got prideful.
Oh.
And I'm going to tell you, it's some other races. They be in that line early and they tell everybody they know. And so if you don't show up early, you're not going to get your share. Other people look at the United States. Shauna, you remember that? Regina said she remember that. Other people look at the United States and they look at us and say, y'all must be crazy. Y'all must be crazy because you got a government That Regina,
Yeah, all of us.
Regina, that's the truth. Regina said, my mama sent all of us individually. Baby, I used to be so embarrassed. Let me tell you, there was a new store that opened in town called Save a Lot.
Oh my God, yes.
This had to been, I'm 49. This had to have been 40 years ago.
Yeah.
I couldn't have been no more than 8 or 9.
Wow.
And they had all of this stuff on special to
Mhm.
get people into the store.
Yeah.
Well, they had crackers for 10 cents a box.
Mhm.
My grandmama ran us in there so many times. You come out with your box of crackers, you put them in the car, you get back in the line with your 10 cents. She would stand there and hand everybody one dime. You
Wow.
go in there, you get your crackers, you come back out, you put them crackers you go back in there. Baby, by the time we got home, that station wagon was so full of crackers. Baby, we had crackers for probably a year. Them crackers probably stale. We was still eating them crackers.
And the young folks said station wagon.
Right.
Yes,
My
station.
grandma had that station wagon with that back seat that faced outward.
The brown one.
Everybody else faced the front. That seat pull out, you face the back. My sister's direction still messed up to this day. To the station wagon. To this day. Good morning, one niece. To this day, I still sometimes we turn to right, I think it's a left. Sometimes we turn left, I think it's right. But there was no pride back then.
Yeah.
We got it by any means necessary. We were the ones that cut the grass.
Yeah.
We were the ones that did the handyman stuff. We was the ones that paid the roads and built the houses. And now you can't get us to go outside. I don't know when we got too good, people, but I'm not too good to take this corporate money. And I'm going to tell y'all what's next. What's next is getting us this women-owned certification and this minority-owned and veteran-owned certification, so we can go get some of this corporate money. So you better stay tuned, because if you could do it by yourself, you'd have done it already. So guys, go to bit.ly/2020 vision book. Let me show you the book. The book is not only amazing, the book was created to help you stay in touch with your vision. 365 days a year. If we could just stay in touch with our vision.
Jamie,
distractions
on the screen. bit.ly/2020 vision book. That's where you can go to to register for the workshop. And Coach, while you bring up the vision book, I just want to remind the viewers to go ahead and like Danielle Patterson Winningham page and click that live notification button so you can be notified every time we go live. We're here every morning and every night, all the time. Kick that live.
Kiko, she told the truth. She said she ain't never lied. They holding them stimulus checks hostage. That man said
election.
That man said that if y'all vote him in the office, he'll go on and let y'all have y'all stimulus checks.
And y'all sitting up there waiting on them to give it to you. To do
what? That man say, y'all want y'all stimulus checks? Yeah.
Yeah, vote for me. Vote for COVID. Ooh, that's hot.
So guys, I just want to, this is my publisher, Jamie Hopkins, that's here with me today. And if I tell you, she did such an amazing job on this journey. It not only is it something beautiful, so you're going to want to stay in touch with your vision. It also contains a video on the inside that'll help you do the work before you start putting your vision on paper, so you can know what you really want. But not only that, it really just encourages you to open up the boundaries of your imagination and really claim what's for you, not comparing your vision to other people or Don't allow what others have to govern your vision, and remembering that the sky is the limit when it comes to what you can have. So, and encouraging you to never ever quit. But this journal is a 12-month journal that, in a biblical sense, shows you how to manifest your vision, which number one is ask. It's what the Bible says.
Yeah.
We have not because we ask not. Then it said, write the vision and make it plain. And then it says, speak those things that are not as though they were. Then it said, faith without works is dead.
Yeah.
So we got to do the work. So all of this is a biblical connotation. It said to sow the seed in yourself and stop casting your pearls to swine. And then the Bible talked about a bevy of wise counsel, and make sure you're getting counsel that is going to help take you to the next level. But this is a 12-month vision journal that will help you activate your vision beyond the new year. Because let me tell y'all what we do.
Don't say it.
I'm going to tell us what we do. Let me just tell you what we do real quick.
No.
Come the new year, oh, we be so crunk. Oh, this my year, y'all. This my year. We be doing the Roger Rabbit. We be doing the Cabbage Patch. Girl, we be dancing. We be waiting on that ball to fall. We got all these notes and plans. And
oh my God.
I'm stop me when I'm lying.
All about business.
Baby, this year, you was getting ready for the jump off. And before you could get your tennis shoes on, COVID came and blocked your shot.
Yes.
So if your shot was blocked by COVID, it is still time for you to get ready to get out there, because this year was proof positive. This year was proof positive that you don't need to let nobody else play with your revenue ever. Take control of your vision. God gave you something that will feed you in the famine. God gave you something that will keep you in times like this.
Yeah.
But again, if you don't use it, that's your choice. There's always a resource. So Saturday night, 7 p.m., buy the journal. It's amazing. bit.ly/2020 vision book. Join us for that webinar. Everybody that bought the journal is going to get a link to join the webinar. And we're going to show you, and invite a friend. If you got a friend that's trying to build a business by their bootstrap, tell them we don't do that no more. No. If you got a friend that's getting money out of their household to build their business, tell them we don't do that no more. Hey, Darius, let them know we don't do that no more. At the end of the day, if you know there's opportunity that exists and you don't put your name in the hat in it for it, that's on you. But that bootstrapping your business and building your business and not being able to invest in counsel, technology, not having a marketing plan, not having a plan for your social media, not being able to hire a team, you cannot build a business like that is going to sustain you.
Right.
Hey, tell them Darius said, because there's money in the land.
Yes, indeed.
So much money, y'all. So much money, not just the money that you're going to make with your own two hands, but these corporations are throwing money at small businesses. So while you waiting on the government, you got your back to these corporations that's saying, let us help you because we feel guilty. Let us help you because we know we've been wrong. Let us help you because this your money anyway. Let us help you because we've been underpaying you. They're not doing us a favor. They ain't doing nothing but shuffling back a small percentage of what belongs to us anyway. But if you don't know how to go about getting that information, let us help you. bit.ly/2020 vision book. Saturday night at 7 p.m. It's going to be a packed house, because who does not want to learn how to get for-profit grants? Who does not want to learn how to create the application, what they're looking for in a pitch. Who does not want to learn that?
Yeah.
So you've got to stop struggling.
Mm.
And we've struggled for so long. Can I just say it real quick? And if you agree with me, just go ahead and say me in the chat. Some of us have struggled so long, we wouldn't even know what it's like not to struggle.
Yeah.
Some of us have struggled so long that we resist anything that's not a struggle.
Mm.
Some of us have struggled so long, we wouldn't even know how to make it in life if it wasn't a struggle. We've been struggling for so long that we're struggling against nothing sometimes because we forgot the struggle doesn't last forever. That was a temporary condition.
Mm.
Putting yourself in a struggle that doesn't exist.
Ooh.
You should not have to struggle to build your business. There's too many ways to generate revenue. There's too many ways to get revenue from other sources. There's just too many ways. But I'm going to tell you what cuts us off is knowledge.
Yeah. Lack of knowledge. Yeah.
Lack of knowledge. It said my people, lack of knowledge and lack of vision.
Yeah.
He said my people perish for lack of vision. You can't even see that somebody would give you that much money to operate in your business. But they do and they will. So happy Friday, guys. This is one of those days that when I had a job, baby, I would celebrate.
Now it's just work. I mean, I'm still gonna work over the weekend, but it's for me. It's my business. And you know what? I love it. I don't like on Sunday nights when I had that 9 to 5. I was thinking of what lies can I tell to get out of work. Like I'm gonna call out. What am I gonna tell them this time? See, my aunt died, and I But
we were talking about that the other day. The woman that killed off 3 of her granddaddies. They say, girl, you had 3 granddaddies. And from an HR perspective, they're really not supposed to ask you.
Right. But
they're really not. But she killed off 3 granddaddies to keep them going to work.
I don't have
and I told the people the other day, Jamie, they got Stockholm syndrome. They done fell in love
with their oppressor.
Yeah.
They done fell in love with them. Yeah.
And the mind will do that. Because if you hate your job so bad, but the mind knows you have to go.
Be crazy. Jamie, we can't wait to see you Saturday night. It's gonna be amazing. Yeah, so I don't regret. I don't have those regrets anymore of going to work because now what I do, I absolutely love doing it, and it's on my time. So I'm not, I don't have to want to. Y'all know I don't like getting dressed anyway, so I can work in my onesies. I'm a writer, so and I make great money as a writer. In spite of what people tell y'all, these broke artists out here that y'all just don't have a coach.
I know what you meant, Regina. Regina said, "I'll be there. I'll purchase my Nook." Said, I knew what you meant, sis.
Yeah.
But you know what, Jamie? That's a great reminder that having your own business is a blessing. You work when you want to work, and you don't want to work. If you don't work when you don't want to work, and all of it is for you.
But I'm tired of coming out of my own pocket too. So it's time for me to build, and especially when the business began to grow. When you get a good coach, your business won't stay the same size. And when my business turned into a full service publishing company, I didn't realize how heavy that printer was. And I needed to expand, and I needed money to expand that. And so thankfully, like that business credit class, my God, I cannot express how that saved me this year. If it had not been for that class, if I didn't have the knowledge and understanding of what business credit was and how to get all of your business stuff to, walking around with a Gmail account, y'all got to stop that. You got to stop that. You got to get legit.
Walking around with a Cash App account.
and you want people to pay you $25,000 with a Gmail account. No, ma'am, no, sir. It ain't going to happen. Come to this grant workshop, number one.
Thinking your PayPal is a business account.
Oh, right. Yeah, a lot of y'all found out during this PPP time that you needed more than PayPal to run your business. But you don't know what you don't know because you've seen the struggle. You've seen other entrepreneurs out here doing it the bootstrap way. You got coaches out here selling bootstrap your business programs, but they don't tell you how to get beyond the bootstrap. And this is what's going to help you get beyond that bootstrap. I'm going to be there. I can't wait. Saturday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And again, guys, if you haven't done so, share the broadcast for those late birds late. They can see this information that we're sharing and inviting everyone to this grant workshop on Saturday night, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And don't forget to turn on your live notifications on Danielle Patterson Winningham page so that you'll get notified when we're getting ready to give out all this money.
And don't forget to invite a friend. You know, if you're really my friend or you're really my business associate and they're doing a workshop that's going to show you how to get access, and we're going to give you the link, right? We're going to give you the link to over six grants that are over $2,500 each, 6 relevant grants that are active right now.
Yeah.
And all you got to do to get access to that workshop is go buy a book that you need to start planning your 2021 right now. So go to bit.ly/2020 vision book and grab your copy and join us for the grant workshop Saturday night so you can get some information. And like I said, tell a friend, because girl, if you knew how to get free money and I'm supposed to be your friend and you don't tell me, girl, I'm gonna go off on you.
Yeah. Grab your business partners, grab your business associates, your business besties, and come to the workshop. It's going to be
learn how to help yourself. Learn how to let these corporations help you. Take their money and build your business. And even this book is tax deductible because for all intents and purposes, it includes building your business vision. Mm-hmm. So it is a business expense. You've got to learn how to leverage. You've got to learn how to leverage.
Yeah. Leverage your money. Yeah.
You do. So we're going to get out of here. Thank you so much. I want to show y'all this book cover again because I got the baddest, meanest, nastiest, onesie-wearing publisher in all of creation. And when I saw the cover of this book,
and I was in my onesie when I created it,
I said, man, if this book don't make you want to write your vision, this book should make you want to learn how to bring your vision to fruition. Stop wishing you had a business. Stop wishing you had money to grow your business. We're going to show you Saturday night as a bonus for buying this book, which you need anyway, because if you haven't already started shaping your vision for 2021, you need to start ASAP. Yes. Go to bit.ly/2020 vision book. And everybody that downloads a copy of this vision journal, it is a 12-month, 88-page journal to keep you accountable for manifesting your own vision. But everybody that gets a copy of this book is going to be invited free of charge to our grant writing session on Saturday night. It is a working session.
Wow.
At 7 p.m., we're going to give you the links to 6 active grants. And you're going to go out and apply for these grants. And we're going to show you how to follow up with these grants. Mm-hmm. There's just so much you don't know about other people's money.
Yeah.
And I'm about to start a whole 1-year program about other people's money, whether it's business credit, learning how to get business credit that's not tied to your personal credit.
Oh, yeah.
Grant money, sponsorship money, support from these institutions to get your business started, business incubators. There's so much out there. You do not have to build your business by yourself. You don't.
So wait, Coach, can I tell the people before we go? I was a recipient of the last grant winner, the Free Women Grant Certification Program that you launched the last time. And I just signed my contract for the next year for business coaching. Had it not been for that grant, I don't know how I would have been able to pick up the level of coaching, because not only I'm not at the same level that I was before, I was able to now upgrade to the platinum package of coaching because my business now need a whole different perspective, if that makes any sense. Once you grow and expand, your business grow and expand too. And I needed that kind of coaching for that. And if it had not been for that grant that I won last time, I wouldn't have been able to sign that contract as easily. Like, before I would have been going to count my pennies and get that money together. But I didn't have to do that. I signed up for another 12 months with Coach. And I'm so excited about that because now when it comes for me to sign up for that next round and go to that next level with ease, I can do it with ease because it takes money to make money, but just not any kind of money. Like I wouldn't be able to build $1 million business off of $20 here, $200 there on Facebook ads, $300 there on whatever. I mean, like $10,000 for an ad, $20,000 for all these things for marketing. Like that's the kind of money that it's going to take to build a business that's going to feed your family for a lifetime. I'm not talking about feeding my family every 30 days because if y'all living from paycheck to paycheck, you feeding your family every 30 days. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about going beyond that. And it was if I hadn't applied for the grant, I wouldn't have gotten it. And I wouldn't have been able to go to that next level had it not been for that. So one, I want to thank you, Coach, because when the pandemic first hit, you grabbed your entire community together and said, how are we going to coast this? How are we going to survive?
And not only just coast it, how are we going to come out better than when we went in?
Better. Yep. Yeah.
And guys, you can't keep missing out. Like I said, you can't build a business broke, and you don't want to be out there in the world building a business by yourself. Go buy the book. Jewel Kiko said, I've been in coaches' workshops. You're going to actually be working, not sitting in the back row listening. Right. It makes a difference. Right. This grant money will make a difference in how you look at your business and how you're able to save your family and yourself. So, Jamie, thank you for coming on. Guys, grab your book. It's an amazing opportunity to get started building your vision for 2021 right now. We'll be back a little later today, but check your email because everybody that buys a copy of this book is going to be invited to the grant writing workshop on Saturday, where we're going to give you the links to write the grants, and we're going to walk through writing those grants while we're in that course. So do not miss the opportunity to take advantage of other people's money. All right. Have a great afternoon. See you later.